Hi, I'm Nici.
And I'm Trey.
And we're blending. Yes, I'm going to say it every time.
Big smile, but go ahead.
Okay, so we came on here today for the first time going live, and we just want to share a little bit about we're blending, why we're blending, who we are, a little bit about what it is that we hope to accomplish on this blog and this podcast and our journey. So, yeah, five things that we're really focused on this. We are blending. Our goals are hitting mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial. Yes. Well-being.
Yes.
Whole.
Yes.
Entire family unit, not just the two of us, but also the children. And getting into the children, I personally, I have 5 children.
I have one grown human being.
My kids are 14, 12, 10, and I have twins that are 4.
I have a 15-year-old. He's turning 16 the end of this year. Yeah.
So we have a family of 8 people.
8 of us.
8 of us. Wow.
Yeah, I'm letting her take the lead. This is the queen. I'm in a bad mood. My Braves lost today, so I'm just sitting back.
His Braves did lose. He's been watching this game since like 5 o'clock.
I'm the biggest sports fan. I even grabbed this shirt and see what she did. She tried to grab one too.
I grabbed this shirt too. I grabbed the Hawk shirt just like he's wearing.
So I'm gonna be working on this while. I guess I'll be.
You can do it. You can do it from here.
Because people are texting me and they don't know how to get on.
Oh, we should have shared it.
We're trying to figure it out.
We're still trying to work out the kinks of the live stuff.
Whatever.
He wants to be in it? What did it say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We're figuring this out. This is part of what we're trying to do.
Blending.
Yeah.
So let's see. What do we want to talk about? Me and him. And where did we first meet?
Oh, we were in high school. 21st Century Leaders Program.
21st Century Leaders Program.
Yeah.
We met at summer camp.
How old were we?
Like 13.
13, 14.
Yeah, we were like 13 or
Most
14.
people don't know that.
Yeah.
I thought we just met this year, but I've known this young lady for most of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We reconnected though.
Yes, we reconnected.
It's been good.
So far. Yeah.
He always talks all this mess. Like I'm aggravating him all the time, but I'm not. Yeah, okay, so let's see here. Our point is we want to make it, okay? I've been married before, so I've been divorced, and I've been engaged before, and now I am with Trey, and
I promised to never get married. I vowed to never get married, and that changed quickly. That changed very quickly.
Yeah, so we're in this together, and we're in it for a lifetime, and we are going to make it to the end. And it's really big for us to learn from other people because we don't know everything, and we're quick to say we don't have all the answers. But we are always open to learning, to talking, to having these tough conversations. I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned being with Trey is communicate. Over communicate. Like I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I do.
But you think, what did we talk about? The irony is, what did you think?
Okay, the irony for me in being with him is I try and control everything. So I thought the biggest struggle us being together would be my 5 kids. I thought that would be the biggest problem. Like, okay, this is going to be tough for us to come together and share a life together because I have 5 children. No. The biggest struggle for him was me because I wouldn't let him in. Like, I wouldn't let him help with anything. I kept trying to control everything and trying to keep him from anything the kids were doing. And he had to stop me and be like, the kids aren't the issue. You're the issue. It's you. And I think that was like the biggest wake-up call for myself. So I think that was really big for us.
Yeah.
Is learning that I don't have to control everything and letting people help when they want to.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest irony for you?
One is, if you can see, I don't have gray hairs anymore. So one thing is I have less stress. Honestly, less stress being in this relationship. Honestly, I was stressed out, running around as a single man, trying to do any and everything to so-called make it. And now I feel like I've made it, honestly. I don't need to run around, and having a family kind of slows you down and sits you down. And that has been one of the biggest things, but also spending less. That sounds crazy, but we literally spend less money. For the first time in life, I'm budgeting. Never done that. I didn't even know what that was. What's up, fam? See my cousin. But anyway,
hey y'all.
We've really been saving money, and that's something, like we said, financial well-being. We're trying to learn how. Of course, I love to travel, and I want to take Nici around the world. She wants to travel the world.
I haven't been nowhere. I don't even have a passport, you guys. This man has been
we're working on it
all over the world.
But we're trying to figure out all those travel hacks and ways to spend less money. Travel with a group of 8. It's 8 of us. So we got to figure out how to travel and navigate, and trying to live on a budget. I mean, that's one of the things that I think is going to be big.
And also, we really want to hear from you guys. Like, we really want to start interviewing other families that are similar to ours. Even if you have like things that worked for your family, or you see things, maybe you came from a blended family, maybe you're not in one right now, like in a relationship, but maybe your family, maybe you have a sister or a brother, or your parents got divorced and got, remarried. This is not just our life. It happens quite a bit. So, and it's okay. And another little thing that adds on to our family is my oldest son has autism and epilepsy. So he has a special need. And special needs families already come with a lot of strain. And so there's a really high divorce rate in second marriages for me, and blended families, and in a special needs family. So these are all things that we are trying to talk about and acknowledge, and so that we can come in here and do things the right way, because we're going to do it our way. Do it our way, but we can learn, and in learning and talking to you guys, if you would love to share your story, we would love to hear it and bring you on, and we can have some dialogue online and just talk to you, because
even face to face, like you have the meetups and everything.
That's true.
That's a good idea for us to do, to be able to meet up with other couples, and not just blended families. I mean, couples, period. We can all work together and figure and navigate and figure out this thing called life.
It's a village.
Yeah, exactly. It's a village. And we're talking to all walks of life, no matter the race, the background, whatever. We come from very different backgrounds, even though in the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
I come from, you all know, the west side of Atlanta. She's from, what is this considered?
I come from Gwinnett, and so that's more of a suburb outside of Atlanta. And so when I went to his side for the first time,
Culture shock.
Like, totally different than what I was used to. Totally different. I was not
zone 4, west side.
I grew up around, I'll say it, like, I grew up around a lot of white folks. So nothing wrong with white people, nothing wrong with being diverse. I just didn't have a lot of experience dealing with people of my own race on a regular basis all the time. And now I do. I'm getting used to that. Like, really, even my kids, like, when we go, we're learning things. And things that I wasn't really taught growing up, they were taught in their schools, and things that we were taught, they weren't. So it's just a different dynamic. So we come from two different sides of the fence.
And I have a lot to learn, because we were in a bubble. If anybody's from my side, I see some people that are from my side, and I had to learn a lot here. It's very spread out here, but I was standoffish, just thinking if they weren't black folks, I don't need to be around them, or if they didn't walk a certain way, talk a certain way. And I have to kind of let that guard down, and be more open to what's going on. But it's a lot of opportunities out here, and there's a lot of people that look like us out here. So we have to be open. But yeah. Can you believe it's been 2 weeks only? You didn't say that.
2 weeks since what?
We've been here in okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Just go ahead. 2 weeks since we've been really together. It's been 2 weeks.
It has.
We had to pull it together, but figuring out this living together.
Yep. Living together, blending together. merging of two different lives, finances, spiritual. What is it? He likes to work out. Oh, the food in our house is so different now. He has us eating like healthy foods, flaxseed. Like, what is that? Like,
I came in here and I didn't see a salad in the house. I was confused.
We have like ramen noodles. My kids get excited about some ramen noodles. He's like, no, Takis.
And
I know y'all know.
wondering why her kids was crying every night, constipated. Yeah.
Leave them alone.
I haven't heard them constipated since then. So.
I was like, we were eating like so bad, and he's like introducing all these things. But it's good because Rose is like eating. They're trying new stuff, and that's big. That's big because she was just eating cheese and bread for like a while. So it was rough. And cereal and bars.
Yeah.
But now we're eating salad. I mean, she puts ketchup on the salad. Whatever.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Little small steps. It's small steps. It's all good. But yeah, so it's like all these different little things that we bring to each other. And someone talking about, yeah, all about healthy foods. Yeah, I'm working on it. He doesn't like the keto diet. No. I was a big fan of keto. Like, that's another thing that we have like a big difference. I'm like so last year, this time, last summer, I was overweight. I was overweight, like really heavy, and for other reasons why. But I got on the keto diet and I lost a good amount of weight. That doesn't mean I was really healthy. But I lost a lot of weight doing it. I was eating bacon and burgers and cheese and, limited cookies here and there. But now I'm like salads, and I like asparagus now. And I had fish with bones in it, like a full fish, and it had eyes in it. Like, I mean, I know fish has eyes, but normally that's not like a part of the fish that I eat or see. This man will cook an entire fish. So, like, with the eyeballs, and they bulge out and then eat behind. Oh God, but it doesn't taste that bad.
She ate mushrooms for the first time.
I ate mushrooms.
Well, maybe not the first time, but you halfway enjoyed them.
Yeah, I did. And sardines.
Yeah, make her try a little bit of everything. I've actually grown. I don't know if this is a thing, but I've grown I've gained like 15 pounds, like the freshman 15 in college. I don't know what it's called when you get married, if it's something like that, but it's happened. So, I mean, it's so spread out here. I got to get to working out without the gym and figuring out new ways to work out, but I got to get this weight off. Not bad weight necessarily, but yeah, it's a change. We're trying to, again, blend our eating habits.
The kids, getting my kids out there and active.
Yeah.
Like, we're not really that active, and honestly it's been kind of difficult to even put them in like different sports and stuff like that, so they haven't been used to doing anything like that. So this is something that we're going to really intentionally do for them, like get outside more, like go to the park, make sure they're running, make sure they join a sport or something. Like, this is stuff that I haven't really had the time to do, honestly, so that's gonna be big. We will have time.
We got some good topics coming up, though.
We do.
Yeah.
And we want to hear from you guys. Like, seriously, like, message us and let's talk. And we want to meet up with you guys. And we want to put you on here. So if you feel comfortable enough to get on and talk with us and share, then let's get on here and let's do that, because that's what we would love to do. I love to talk to people. I love to have like really good conversations. I'm not a big conversationalist when it comes to like surface level stuff, but if it's something that I'm really passionate about, then I'm definitely all about that. Yeah.
So we're gonna talk.
Are you a people person?
No, I'm not a people person, but I can fake it till you make it. Like they say, fake it till you make it. I can do that, but I'm not a people person. So yeah, Ronald is. He can be our representative.
We're both non-people people.
Yeah, so, but I can fake it. But we're going to definitely address the challenges and even the triumphs. I know we're going to have our ups and downs. Like I said, we're very early in the stages. We want to hear from everybody. We need some marriage mentors.
Right, and we talked to one person already, and I'd asked her, like, do you have any advice, as we go forward? And the one thing she had, told me is,
I can smell it. Okay. No, I'm just
okay, that's another thing. Okay. We're just gonna think. Can't edit this, but the one thing that she told me is like always stand united in front of your kids. Like, don't ever go against each other in front of the children. And I hadn't even consciously thought about that, but it was good to hear from somebody that has already been, they were married like 30 years or something. Like, yeah. And they had a blended family and they had more children together, and they both had children coming into their marriage, and they're still married. So that's something that I always like to keep in the back of my head is, even if we have a conflict, we're just going to talk about it in the room, or later, and keep a united front, because that's really important in blending our families together, that the kids know that we're on the same team and, not trying to pin us against each other.
You see what Rhonda Payne is saying?
What is she? Oh.
We're definitely keeping this in-house. We'll talk about a lot of things, but when it comes to serious matters that need to stay in the house, they're staying in the house. I've been through it a lot. Past relationships being a little too open, and it always backfires. So we're already prepared. I mean, her flagellants and everything, we'll keep that in the household.
Shut up. So rude.
That snoring.
What can I say?
But no, seriously, we definitely we're prepared for a lot of things, but we know we have a lot to learn. A whole lot to learn.
Yeah.
That's why we are reaching out. We need everyone's help. This isn't just for us to be seen, because that's not our thing. Neither one of us.
No.
We just want, we want help, and we want to help others.
We want to just spark conversation and create like an open, safe place to share and to say like, I don't have all the answers. It's okay. Let's find out these answers together. That's it. Like, that's it. We're all about admitting that we don't have all the answers, and but we don't stop at that. We're not like settling type of people. So we're definitely challenged, and us coming together is not just about us and trying to create something for us, to benefit from. We are really trying to make sure that we give back, and that's true. Not just in front of the kids, but in front of everyone. You're right, Danielle. Like, seriously, that's big. And I really want that. I mean, this is the love of my life. Like, I couldn't even tell you, like, a year ago this would be here. So I'm just so...
I already told you all. I never thought I'd be married. But...
here we go.
I told her, maybe the first date I told her that we were going to get married.
Yeah, he did.
I said it's going to happen. And that's crazy that I even said that. That even came out of my mouth. But
yeah, I was like, whatever.
This is my soulmate. When we met up, when we first communicated, she couldn't believe.
You remembered me.
I remembered everything about her. First, middle, last name.
What did I introduce myself? I was like, hi,
she introduced herself, and I told her everything about herself, where we met.
You told me my middle name, and I'm like, yo, how do you even remember my middle name from like being a teenager?
That's 10 years, 10 plus.
That's like 20
years
ago.
Of not being in touch, not speaking, nothing, not seeing her online. I hadn't seen her on anything.
No.
And it just happened.
Yeah.
There goes my bestie, Lindsay. She has her big family. She has 4 kids, and although not blended, I've always looked up to what her family does. We can take notes from her.
I like that.
She's a little quiet, reserved, but if you press her and ask questions, she's always been there. So we want families like that. Even though they aren't blended like ours, it's a lot that you can learn from a lot of these families.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not closing it off. It's not just one type. Like, no, we want to hear from you guys, and we want to share, and it doesn't have to be all serious though. We want to hear about the mess ups too.
Yeah.
Because what was it? We just got a car, and the car I was driving in, y'all, was a Honda.
Oh.
And by the end of the Honda's life,
that thing is still out there. Listen, we're gonna have so much fun. Wait till you see the car. I mean, this car, you're not even gonna believe somebody can drive this thing. And I met her in that. That means you gonna know I love her when you see this car. I mean, who would talk to a boy driving something like that down the street?
Leave my car. It got me where I needed to go.
Yeah, but we'll talk about the story of purchasing a car.
Yeah.
How we looked at some things that were way more expensive, but
it was in the budget, but it wasn't in the budget. Like, it was like the top level.
My bestie, being the one that she is, talked me out of spending probably more money than we should have. And just, I mean, little things, having each other's back. I mean, she'll have my back on certain things. I gotta have her back on certain things. And it's like yin and yang, like we're opposites. But this is a perfect way to gel and bring it all together. So
yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds good. This is a good first live, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
We're gonna do this. You see, it's late. We have to do it at 10 to get all the kids.
They gotta go to sleep, y'all.
You know, they play around, and 10 o'clock. Hopefully, we can switch it up. You know, start giving them some sedatives to put them to sleep a little early. No, but seriously, we want to do this. How often? I'll let the queen tell you. She knows how.
I want to do it at least. I'm trying to do it once a week, y'all, but be patient with us as we get it started.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and do it once a week. We're going to have our website up before the end of the month is over. So we'll have our website where you can go to weirdblending.com. It's coming. Go subscribe to us on the YouTube as well, because we're going to put some videos, not just of us, but of the kids. Because as we're doing things with the kids, we're going to get out here, get in the community, go, what is it? Pumpkin picking, and just do different activities with them and getting them out and meeting the other side of their families, because they have new family members now, and discussing how they feel, you know, combining, you know, families and stuff like that. So it's not just about me and him. Mm-hmm. It's about the entire family. And so we just want to be able to share that with you guys, and we want you guys to join our journey.
Can you imagine 8 different personalities, or what you're about to see that? 8 different personalities.
Totally different.
I mean, and we're gonna have great topics each time, each week. I'm gonna play a million jokes on her. You know,
he likes jokes.
I just mess with her all the time. We
does.
have a lot of videos that I have to edit because it gets a little bad sometimes. But yeah, we want to have fun, but also be serious and learn and grow. And
life's too short to be serious all the time.
Yes.
Y'all, if you know me, you know, like, I'm goofy and I like to have fun, and the most serious thing about me is my kids. And so as long as people treat my kids right, I'm pretty much an easygoing person. But don't mess with anybody that I love. And so that's pretty much how that goes. And business. We want to talk about business too, because we are entrepreneurs, both of us. And so we are out here, we're grinding, we work, and it's not just about this blog, but also we want to encourage other people to think beyond your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And using your 9 to 5 to fund your dreams and your desires, and teaching our kids to think beyond being basketball players and football players and just things that have short longevity. You know, we want to think about things and getting them to expand their way of thinking. And so that's another thing that we really want to talk about on our journey is, you know, how do we encourage our kids, and we want to show them other avenues and other things that they could be doing with their lives other than sports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
because I can't do the 9 to 5, neither one of us. It's pretty much impossible. But with all the technology and everything going on, there's so many other ways to make money, and we want to show other people the same thing. I always say I don't knock all these people who try to make money to show people the way. That's not what we're trying to do. We want people to learn. We want to have this network and a community where we can all learn from each other, grow with each other, and make money with each other. You know, that the 9 to 5 grind, that's so early 1900s. I don't even know. But that's not what we want to do.
If you have a passion, if you have a skill, if you have anything that you do well, or anything that you want to learn, there's money in there.
And this is the space to do it.
This is the space to do it. Like, we want to talk about those things. We want to encourage you, we want to connect you. And it's not just about us. Like, if I know something and you're good at something, like, I'm not trying to be the expert on everything because I'm not. So if you're really good at something and you want to share and you want to talk about and you can teach us, hey, teach me. We want to know, and we want to share it with everybody else so that they can learn and see what it is that you're doing and what you're working on and stuff. So we want to support you and support what you're doing as well. So, yep. Well, I think that's a little bit of sprinkles of everything. We're blending in October, starting a new month. Even though it's hot out here, it doesn't feel like fall at all.
No,
not at all. And I sweat a lot, so it's rough. I'm ready for the winter time already.
I definitely am. I love the winter. Hate the summer.
I'm not gonna say all that, but he can have that.
But we definitely give us feedback, please.
Yes,
that's where it all starts. Give us feedback. We want it. We love constructive criticism. We only want to make this better. We want to interact with every single person possible. And we want you to enjoy this journey with us.
Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for just being in our lives and supporting us on our journey. We really appreciate you guys.
All right. I would like to trade our Chicago. I love Chicago. That's my
Never been to Chicago, so I gotta come there.
That is my favorite city.
Favorite city.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
All right.
Gotta come see you. All right, y'all. See you later. Good night.
Good night.